Well, one of the things I spoke about in the offensive meeting was don't lose confidence. We're still a good football team, and we're still a team that won 5 games in a row, and nobody should forget about that because that's not easy. And so for us, it's just not losing confidence. Everybody look at themselves in the mirror and, approach each and every day to get better individually, because if we all individually can get better and go out there and put on better performances, all 11 will, come together and, as a unit, we'll be able to keep on going. So it's just that, challenging one another, holding each other accountable in whatever areas we may be lacking. But the sense of urgency is there, and, we're going to rely on some of our veterans and our leaders to get us where we need to go.
How was the energy today compared to coming off last week, coming off the win streak?
Great. That's one of the things about this locker room and this team, the type of people that we have is, yeah, it sucks Monday, Tuesday, early parts of today. But once we're back out on the field, everybody has a lot of energy, and, we're not phased. We're still, like I said, the same team. You're good?
So sorry, what do you remember from the team's defense at all?
Yeah, the last time we played them here at home, they gave us some troubles. Obviously, it's a physical defense. They got a great front and, some playmakers on the back end. So, for us, it's just, going out, being efficient. I think that was one of the things on Sunday. We were behind the chains, and, I always say it, once you get behind the chains, it's hard to be efficient as an offense. So just efficiency, staying in front of the chains, and just, executing.
Is it important to get off kind of a start offensively just to kind of get the taste of last week? How do you know?
Yeah, I think just in general, last week, to be able to bounce back from that. But, the past couple games and when we have struggled as an offense, we get off to that slow start. So, it's always kind of been, an emphasis for us to just get a fast start. And that starts with efficiency, So just going out, executing, and make sure there's that sense of urgency.
Is it unique, or how unique is it the way you guys handle this? Like, you're having meetings in the locker room after that game. You're obviously you addressed the offense. Other guys have addressed the defense. Like, is that unique, or is that pretty normal, commonplace in the NFL for you guys to immediately start looking at what went wrong and how do we fix it?
Well, I think it just says something about the type of leadership that we have. Guys care, and nothing's going to go unspoken if something needs to be said. And guys need to be held accountable. We have the people in the locker room that are going to say it, and we also have the guys that are going to be able to receive that criticism, receive the coaching, and be able to take it and get better. So I think it says a lot about our locker room and the type of leadership that we have. And, those teams are the teams that are able to fight through adversity.
Hey, Christian, I know you guys don't go into the game thinking not to turn the ball over, but has there been sort of an increase of emphasis at all just in terms of limiting the amount of offensive turnovers that you guys have had?
I think we're one of the better teams that covers ball security throughout the week and puts emphasis on it. It's just us as players. For example, mine, it's unacceptable, and I understand that. Those are things that can't happen, and it will lose us games. And so, we take it harshly, but also find ways to just do a little bit more throughout the week to make sure that ball security is at the utmost importance, because, especially the ones in the red zone, it just, it kills the momentum, of the game. So, I'm pretty confident that we're going to get better.
Right. Is it too early for must-win status?
We need every game. We need every game. We only lost 3 games. We only lost 3 games. We need all of them. But we only lost 3 games. We're making it a big deal. They're going crazy. We lost 3 games. 16-3 is good. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to get back on our pace. We won 5 games straight. Lost, 1? We're going to be all right.
What do you guys have to do, though, to sort of get the offense back on track, back rolling?
Keep playing, keep practicing. Eventually it's going to start to work. That's all we can do. We can't do anything else. We work hard. It looks good in practice, I tell you that. We put in the work. We believe it's going to work. It's taking a little longer than it should.
Is it a gelling thing? Chemistry, just getting on the same page? Can you boil it down to something?
The other team, they be making some good plays on us. Like, they're pretty good sometimes. I wish we could just nail them every time, and then it'd be like we're doing great. You know what I'm saying? But they play pretty good. But like I said, if we continue to just keep playing and figuring it out, and just be good in the games that we, when it gets closer to the end, to be good in. hopefully we turn up right there.
You lead the league in defensive pass interference drawn. So how can you – it's a good thing, but it could be better if you make the catches sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
I'm trying. I need to get better. How about that? I need to figure out how to get to the ball and make the catch instead of getting a penalty. But I'm working on that. I'm working to be a little better. Just got to keep doing it. Keep throwing it.
I mean, is that just – it's hard to pick that out, right? I mean, it's just sometimes the plays happen and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, it's just like, damn. That's exactly what it is.
Why do you think there's so many penalties called against players covering you?
Because they got to slow me down. If you don't put a hand on them, no, I'm just playing. But if you don't slow me down a little bit, you got to put a hand. And I'm fighting to get my leverage and keep, I'm trying to get that red line and win the rep. But they're not gonna just let me run around them and run right past them. They're trying to slow me down, and unfortunately, I kind of pick up a little bit more speed when the ball's in the air, and I get a little penalty. But I got to make those plays.
How different are they with the rookie quarterback, Levis? How has he played?
Shout out to Will, man. He's a UK grad, man. So, much respect to him, and hopefully he continues to stay healthy. But when you look at the game, the first time he played, he just took the league by storm. So the talent, the arm strength, obviously everything that was advertised about him is being showed. So whatever y'all saw him as, that's what he is. But he's a guy, that can take the ball downfield. Obviously, he's a good play action quarterback. They do a lot of it. They run the ball a lot. So trying to get the boots and screens and, play action pass out of that. He does a real job managing those. But I'm excited to play against him, I seen him one time when I came up there. So it's going to be a good game for us. I think it's going to be a good atmosphere, too. I know our fans are going to come up there to support us. I know it's going to be loud. We need it, especially, when you're dealing with a line that hasn't played together a lot. Just the cadences, the little sound bites can always affect things, especially dealing with a rookie quarterback as well. So, we have the stands involved. That's a 12th man. They're talking about a 12th man. That's a 12th man for us to be out there as a defense. So, we're expecting us to be a loud crowd and win this game.
You worried about the division race? You look at the standings, anything like that, and how it's tightened up over the last week or so?
I know if we win this week, we're good. If we win next week, we're good. So, not really. I mean, obviously, you start looking at the teams around. You have to be consciously aware of what's going on around you to see what type of sense of urgency you may have to pick up. But for us, man, I think that we just do our job and we take it one game at a time. We're going to find ourselves where we need to be. Obviously, you look at the Texans. The Texans are hot right now. C.J. Stroud is playing unbelievable ball. You look at the Titans who can go on a run. We went on a run at this time. They can go on a run, but after us. And then when we play them again. But, these teams, you never know. It's 8 games left. Just found that out. I know people said something about 8 games. We got 8 games left, so anything can happen. But if we worry about this week, take care of business next week, we find ourselves where we need to be.
I mean, if you just take it one day at a time, be where your feet are, you're going to be in the right place at all times.
How much did you maybe talk to Jamal about maybe making your way back, but also just keep your mind focused on what you need to know going into a game?
I mean, me and Ag, we talk all the time. I mean, I learned so much from him since I've been here, since OTAs, all through a fall camp. I mean, it's just been an amazing process being able to learn from him. I feel comfortable, and I feel like he's a perfect vet, just teaching the rookie how to go. So I feel like it's been a good job. He's done a real good job, and I'm excited to get back out there.
Because of how fast everything's going, like you said, literally snapping your fingers, do you feel like you're a type of guy who thrives under pressure like this, where it's like, all right, suit up, it's your time, man?
Hey, let's get it. So I feel like that's the mindset, next man up, got to be ready. I mean, I was just down, now I got to step up, no matter if I had practice time or not. So it's just part of the job, I feel like, and it's an exciting opportunity.
Is the focus just kind of on special teams right now, or do you expect to kind of work into the offense as well?
Just get in where you fit in. I mean, I'm just embracing each opportunity that they give me. Whether that's punt return all game, no offense, I'm good. Whether I'm on offense, getting reps, it is what it is with me. I'm ready to work, just ready to help the team as much as I can.